Hey Court Bears, Mr. Cameron here to talk to you a little bit about some locomotor skills review. So hopefully this week in PE we started talking about some new locomotor skills. Last week we talked about 3 locomotor skills: walking, running, and skipping. Hopefully you had a lot of time to practice those locomotor skills last week. This week we've moved on to 3 new locomotor skills. Okay, those 3 locomotor skills that we started talking about this week are jogging, hopping, and jumping. Okay, now before you jump right into the game that you're going to play, I wanted to spend a little time just reviewing those skills so you can practice a little bit before you go right into the game and start playing your game. Okay, so the first one we're going to talk about is jogging. Now jogging is a locomotor skill that's very, very, very similar to another one. It's very similar to running. The only difference is when you're jogging, you're going a little bit slower than a run. A run is kind of when you're going full speed or you're going a lot faster. Jogging is the same motion, but you're going a little bit slower, okay? Sometimes when you're running a long distance, you don't want to run as fast as you can from the very beginning. You'll get too tired and you won't make it the entire way. So jogging is a good locomotor skill to use in that situation where you want to go a long distance, you want to go kind of fast, but you want to save your energy and pace yourself so that you can make it the entire way. So what I've done is way back here, I don't know if you can see right about there, I put a big orange cone out in the gym. If you're in your yard and you want to put a ball or a cone or a stuffed animal or anything you have out in your yard and you want to just practice a couple of laps, I'm going to jog just a couple to show you, and then we'll move on to our next skill. Okay, so jogging is just like a run, but it's a little bit slower. All right, so I'm going to start jogging. Still pumping my arms as I jog. Still facing my target. Oh, yeesh, almost tripped there. So I only did 2 laps. You're welcome to do 5, 6, 7, a million, however many laps you want to do, but I wanted to just do 2 so I can show you the next skill. Now, the next 2 skills are kind of similar, but there's one main difference between the 2. Hopping is one of our skills, jumping is the other. Now, both of them require you to go up in the air and down as you're moving forward, but the big difference is hopping, you're only going to be on one of your legs, and jumping, you're going to be using both of your legs, okay? So we're going to start with hopping. When you're hopping, you're going to pick a leg. Let's say you want to start with your right leg. Maybe it's your dominant leg. It's the one you use most often. We're going to start with our right leg. Your left leg, you're just going to lift it off the ground a little bit, but you still have to maintain good balance. You don't want to be falling over one way or the other. Now, when you start hopping, you're going to be going up into the air, but you're also going to be moving in a direction, okay? Now, hopping uses a lot of energy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop on my right leg all the way down to the cone. When I get there, I'm going to switch to my left leg and hop all the way back. So that way I'm kind of balancing out my legs that I'm using, okay? So hopping, one leg. Here we go. I'm going to start on my right foot. My left foot is in the air. Ready, go. I'm going to hop to the cone. When I get here, I'm going to switch legs. I'm hopping on my left, my right leg is in the air. And I'm hopping back. Let's do that one more time. I'm switching legs again. Right leg's hopping, left leg in the air. When I get to my cone, I switch, and I'm hopping back. Very good. Once again, I just did 2 laps. If you want to do many, many more, you're welcome to do that, okay? Last locomotor skill we're going to talk about this week is jumping. Now, some of you have told me in the past, Mr. Cameron, I can jump off of one leg. Yep, you definitely can, and that's true. When we're playing sports, a lot of times we jump off one leg, or when you're just playing outside, you jump off one leg. But when we're talking about locomotor skills and I say, let me see everybody jump, I'm going to be looking for you to be jumping on 2 legs at the same time. Now, it's important that when you jump, your feet are on the ground together and they're in the air together. So you go up and you come down at the same time. When you're jumping, it should not look like this. Okay? You want to be balanced with both feet down, both feet up as you're moving forward, okay? So jumping is kind of like you are pushing yourself and you're going as far as you can forward, but you're also going up into the air as well. So I'm going to jump down to the cone, turn around, and jump back. Here we go. Feet together, and we're going. I'm going to jump back. All right, hopefully you could tell my feet were staying close together, not too wide, not right next to each other. I was going up together and down together as I was moving forward, okay? Once you practice these 3 skills a few times, go ahead, jump over, find the game that you're going to play this week called Balance It, and have a good time. Oh, by the way, if you want to keep practicing your skipping, walking, and running, definitely do that too. See you later, Court and Bears.